Hello YouTube, today my teammate's going to be showing you his Gusto deck for the March 2013 format. He's been running this for like quite a while. It's really good deck, it's really consistent, and sometimes it annoys your opponent. So yeah, let's get to it.
Around 2 cam is like the main Gusto monster in your deck. You can shuffle 2 Gusto monsters and to your deck, shuffle it and draw a card, so it's really good. You plus 3 Gusto Goldo. When it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you could special summon 1 level 2 or lower Gusto monster. You could be a tuner or non-tuner. 3 Gusto Eagle. When it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you could special summon a level 4 or lower non-tuner Gusto, so yeah. The 3 Windows. When it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you could special summon a Gusto tuner. So yeah, that's pretty much the wall right there. And I run 2 cameo. I don't see people running this in Gustos, but when it's flipped, you could special summon a level Gusto tuner from your deck. I like this card because not a lot of people just don't want to attack because it's just Gustos and they get used to the annoyingness. So you can just flip it and then synchro from there.
And for those of you that don't know, this is pretty much what the wall is right here. These 3 cards. So you run 3 of each, and they pretty much always recruit each other. And then with Cam will just put them back into the deck, and you know that'll annoy people. It's like a loop on crack.
Yeah. So I run 2 cameo, and it's also banished targets.
We'll explain later.
Yeah. 1 Windar. I run this because you always really have a monster on the field, so you can distribute it. It gets over Dungeon King, and when it destroys a monster by battle, you can special summon a level 3 or lower Gusto monster. So, yeah, it's pretty good. That's it for the Gustos. I run the Psychic type, so I run 2 Serene Psychic Witch.
A Psychic Engine?
Yeah. So, when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you could banish a Psychic monster with 2000 or less attack, and your next standby phase you can special summon it.
And they're all Psychic, by the way, all the Gustos.
All the non-tuner Gustos. And that's why I really want him, because you could just special summon it with Serene Psychic Witch, so a little bit, yeah, it's good. 1 Cribons, it's really good. It really, goes for your Psychic, your Synchro place, and it goes for Italy, so it's good. And the last monster is Silent
Psychic Wizard.
When it's summoned, you can banish a Psychic type monster, so it could be a synchro, so it's really good. And when it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon it, so it's really good. I wouldn't run 2 though, but 1 is all you need. That's the monster lineup. Spells, the triple Miracle Synchro Fusion, that's the main spell card. It brings out your boss monster, which I'll explain when we get to the extra deck. 2 dualities for consistency. Double Italy, really good. It's just amazing. Gustos, it beats up the deck.
You don't need 3. It's 3. You'll like it'll be cloggy sometimes.
Double Creature Swap is really, this card is amazing in Gustos, because you could just get your monsters, your opponent's monsters, and you could just get their effects.
It's pretty much, you summon one of your weak little Gustos, you go Creature Swap, give them this and take their boss monster, and you like run over your own monster and you get their effect off. So they pretty much just minus.
So good in Gustos. Double MSC. I would put it in the 3rd one, but you really don't need it because when they go torrential, it's like they pretty much just minus because you either get the effect with Goldo, because when it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you still get the effect, or you go Miracle. So yeah, it's player preference. Staples, Monster Reborn, Dark, Heavy Storm, and Dark Hole.
The Trinity.
Yep. And for trap lineup, Triple Call. This is also not something that Gusto players usually run, because I've seen other Gusto decks, but this card is so good because you can just chain it to Goldo and get its effect because it's sent from the field to graveyard. You also get the effect with Serene Psychic Witch. So you chain it, you get their effects, and yeah, it makes your opponent minus. It's really good.
And you plus, especially if the MSC is really good.
Also really good when you need a tuner or a non-tuner, and you just
Just
synchro.
bring 'em back?
Yeah, call it.
And it's like a Monster Reborn. Like, why don't people run it?
Double bondless. The one else, the Solemn Morning, the Mirror Force, and the Starlight Road. Thinking about taking Starlight Road out, but yeah, it's pretty much that's the main deck.
Now onto the extra.
2 Axon Kickers. This is the Miracle Synchro fusion target. So this card's your boss monster. It's amazing. It's 2900 attack, 1700 defense. When it cannot be destroyed by card effects.
So they can't bottomless hit torrential.
Yeah. It does piercing damage, and for every monster it destroys, it gains you gain life points to its attack. So this card's amazing. I really like this card because you just like gain so much life points, and when they finally get over it, you have so much life points that you can still be in the game and you can come back.
Oh, and in case you're wondering why he runs 3 Miracle Synchro Fusions, is because it's not because to bring 3 out. It's more to draw it, so you could draw it faster, and like this card can win games.
Also, when it's destroyed, when Miracle Synchro Fusion is destroyed and it's set, you can draw a card. So yeah, it's more
Also
consistent.
Good.
1 Falcos for level 4. This is like not a good card, but it's just for the Miracle Synchro Fusion. So if I have it, you just a really quick tune or synchro, and then you just banish it. For level 5s, I run Magical Android and Daigosu Godos. Godos, you shuffle 2 Gusto monsters from your graveyard to the deck, and then you can pop a card. So this card is really good because you can just do the effect in a Miracle, and then your Axon Kick will be free, to attack. And Android, another Miracle Synchro Fusion targets. I usually run like a lot of psychic synchros just to banish it. So yeah. 1 Psychic Nightmare and an Iron Chain Dragon. Psychic Nightmare is a psychic level 6.
Miracle
really
Synchro
good.
target.
Yeah. And Iron Chain is just like
Another 6.
Another 6. And the last level 6
That
is like
gets
the
those
most
freeze.
broken ass card. This card is so good. So what it does when it's Synchro Summon, you could get a Gusto monster back to your hand. And for every damage that's dealt with a Gusto, your opponent takes the damage. So
pretty much, you got these out.
yeah, it's just amazing. You
got
get this back to your hand, and it's kind of hard to synchro for him, but how you do it is with a cam and a crib on, so it's really good.
Cam,
Cam.
these will recruit Cam, and then you have your Italis to bring them out.
Yeah, and then you have the Italy for
your crib-ons, which is really good.
Yeah, this card is amazing. I've done the OTK before. I've done it to Chaos Dragons. It's so amazing. It's just like you attack with Goldo, then it searches this one out, and then you attack, and then you do damage.
And due to this effect, your opponent takes all the damage. So pretty much, you're gonna ram all your little monsters into like their big beaters, and they're pretty much gonna lose because they have a boss monster out.
This would usually be the last monster that it would attack because this is the weakest. It's 200 attack, so it's just take more damage. So yeah, this card is amazing, and it cannot be destroyed by battle. That's the another thing I like, so it stalls for time. The level 7 psychic life chances. My bad. And Daigosto Ego, really good. 2600 beater, and then the effect is not really good. You banish at the end phase to pop a face down. It's not that good, but Miracle Synchro. With Stardust. Or my Archfiend. I only have it for like, it's so situational, but if you get it off, it's just amazing. Once per turn, you can banish a psychic type monster, and when it leaves the field, you special summon as many of them as possible. So yeah, Gachi,
just in case.
And Zenmix.
Alright, you guys. So yeah, that's his deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.